it's telling you something. Do you know what I mean? But you don't know what it's telling you. Imagine you give me a car, I don't know how to drive, the light's flashing on the car, I don't know what the light means, but it's saying put petrol, but I'm still driving like I don't know what it means. That's what depression is. It's your body giving you information. It's telling you, bro, you need to sleep,
slow down,
better, you need to slow down. You don't know though, so it's flashing you. But you don't know. So that's what's happening to me. It's flash. Only now that I'm talking to the man them now, and I was like, yo, Shocks, you was going really mad that time. Like you was talking too much. In car, you know what I mean? Like,
just getting mad.
You were saying,
yeah, just getting mad. Yeah, just getting mad.
Just losing it. Now, real talk, honestly. And like, a lot of us can't identify the signs. And the reason why the black community is wild as well is because we won't even tell you you're going mad.
No.
We'll just talk about it on the side.
Judging you on the side. Did you see him? He's going mad.
Yeah. You just talk to a next
person. He's really going mad.
In other communities, it's panic straight away. Do we need to get you a doctor or get you
intervention?
We're rolling with our mad brethren.
Yeah, they won't say nothing. They'll just be like, that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like, Shocks, hold it.
They won't say nothing.
It's so sad because our community have a bit of a stigma around mental health, you know, and I think that's why so many people go undiagnosed.
Mental health is, it's an invisible illness, which is so deep. Because
it's not that invisible though.
It is.
You're seeing people doing fly kicks.
No, but that's when it becomes visible. If not, on a normal day,
you got mental health, you can hide it. Yeah,
just us sitting here now.
You know how much times I've arrived here with mental health.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And having to do the whole, but you wouldn't know, she wouldn't, but it's mental. Do you get
anxiety, depression.
Like, do you know what I mean?
That's why it's the most dangerous one.
But that's why this becomes therapy for man as well.
For sure. I definitely feel it has
a bit of normality. Like this.
For that 4 hours of talking, it's in the back of my brain, innit?
Especially when you watch it back as well and you can just pinpoint, you can hear your thoughts out loud. Because some people can't even, they don't even say down. Exactly.
Like you stopped moving. Like this is like when I've stopped moving in the day. Unless you're sleeping, you fell asleep at night when you go, but I've actually stopped moving.
And sat down and took
about something, nothing to do with what we have to do.
You see what you're saying there? You see what you're saying there?
You get me? Nothing to do.
See what you're saying there? Do you know why that's so wild? You see our parents' generation, they never stopped moving.
They never got to do that.
They never stopped. My mum was constantly on the go. She built a big house just before she passed, yeah? And I remember like, she'll come in 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock. She's getting dressed again. I'm like, where you going? She's like, another shift. She'll come back in. Where you going? Another shift, just to get that house. There was no such.
But do you know what it is as well, yeah? See, with our generation and whatever, they put a microscope on this mental health thing and trauma and, you know, like all this stuff. Like, you know,
labels.
We've got this trauma and we've grown up with this and all that stuff. And there was no magnifying glass for parents' generation. They just had to deal with it.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of the times we don't realise that our parents are nuts. Like they've gone through so much madness.
And there's something.
And
it wasn't there for them. Like, oh yeah, mental health. This so like
imagine.
I can think back to times that my mum was definitely a lunatic.
No,
like, you've definitely lost it.
But then they passed that trauma down.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
Within a few days, they had to pack. She's patting back up.
But that's what I was saying. Alhamdulillah, we watched our parents go that way and make it back. Do you know what that fight is and that struggles, the strength in that?
Yeah.
Especially like, do you know, like most of us, you've got a partner. There's someone to help you through it, or talk to your MC. Our parents, who did they have to talk to?
Yeah.
Do you know what's so
funny? Do you know what's so funny? They had people to talk to.
I was going to say, I think there was more community.
But they didn't even want to use it. I remember, my mum went to Nigeria to remember the house I told you she built. She went out there to stay in the house because she had a year to live, but she fought for like 2 more years. So when she didn't pass that year, and she was still, I said, you need to go to Nigeria. You have to stay in that house because you worked so hard to build it. When she come back really slim. That's when it hit me. Because I used to tell all the man them, I was like, it's not going to hit me until I see a difference. Because cancer, they look normal for ages. So you don't even realise. When she come back, I remember on the phone, my mum was saying to me, when you see me, she kept it real.
My mum looked bad, man.
She said, when you see me, I look really different. And she sent me a picture. And I saw her in the picture, but it didn't really hit me. When I saw her though,
and you hugged her.
Weight loss is
weight
mad.
Loss, I was like, raw, this is mad.
Blatantly come like skin and bones.
Yeah. I just lost my whole train of thought because I just went
into that moment.
I just went there. What was you saying? Because I was getting at something.
No, we branched off because I was saying that a lot of the trauma that generation experienced, they passed it on to their children. So she come back
slim, and I remember we were saying that you need to go into hospital, and my mum was saying, don't call an ambulance because the ambulance is going to have to come outside the block, and people are going to have to see me go in. I was like, but these times I'm in mental health advocate mode. Before I might have let that like pass. Now I'm preing it. I'm like, what? Raw, what did you just say? Like you're suffering with something
in the
like
midst of that,
and you're worrying about like if people are going to see you in the. I was like, raw. Like obviously, like I don't mean no feelings, but it just made me see the psyche behind it, and I was like, that must be the average like
black people in it.
Yeah,
100%.
When I went to my dad's funeral with my mum, like his new wife or whatever. Like, you know, the photos they use in it at the thing. Yeah. But she used the photo of him.
A younger one?
No, she used the photo when he was older. She didn't know him. Like, obviously the new wife didn't know him. Like,
and everyone was saying, why did
you use that one?
She's used the photo of him, like, from her time, innit? She's known it. But I'm saying everyone was like, you know, like, my mum was like, yeah, my man wouldn't like that. Like, you want a picture of him when he's young. And I remember my mum saying to me, like, when I go, like, don't be using no old pictures of me. That's why I even get... I don't know, my sister goes mad sometimes, but that's what my mum said to me. So if you see enough when I post my mum, it's always like when she's younger. Like I don't post old pictures of my mum.
It's true because they do pass that on to you.
My mum's mental like that. She would have
posted old pictures.
No, but I'm saying she's mental like that where she's even said that to me.
Yeah.
Only put, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make him know that
that's what it is.
Like that in her brain at that time when she's seen that in her brain,
thinking.
She said to me.
Don't do me that.
Don't be posting old pictures of me.
I remember when
I
remember when my nanny was ill and she was transitioning, and I remember like they wanted, like my family members wanted people to come and see her, and I'm thinking she can't be here without her wig and her lipstick and her nails done. So we're all trying to do her nails, trying to pretty her up because we know that she would not be happy with people seeing her like this. This was someone that would put on her face, her lipsticks to go to the shop. And now you're telling me you're going to just let people come in and see her like this. So I'm having arguments with like family members and all sorts because I'm like, nah, she's so prideful. And that's how they carried themselves in that time. They would never want to be carried that way. I remember saying that
I'm going to do a GoFundMe. Because we didn't have the money for the... I was like, yo, I'm going to do a GoFundMe. And that was mad.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That would be mad for me.
Yeah, it was like, raw, you're going to do... And like, I see people, different cultures, I see them doing it all the time and raising the money and thanking their supporters. Yeah, for all sorts of stuff. Funerals.
No, but what was you going to do the GoFundMe for?
The funeral.
Yeah, that's mad.